How you doing, Miss Tan? Welcome to PKF Topics.
I'm good, bro.
Doing awesome?
I'm awesome.
Every day?
Every day, all day. Today, anyway.
Awesome. And what city were you born in, and what city were you raised in?
East St. Louis and East St. Louis.
Tell me about what hospital were you born in East St. Louis?
Christian welfare.
Christian welfare.
Yes. The common hospital for all the black folk back then.
Got a question, a rumor. Were black people allowed to go to St. Mary's in East St. Louis at the time, from what you heard?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I heard it was a lot of prejudice things going on at the hospital. Me being young back in the 60s, I didn't really experience it a lot, but I heard about it. You know, growing up, you be ear hustling from a little grown-ups and stuff, but yeah, I heard it.
A rumor about the ambulance service in East St. Louis at the time. So around the 60s and 70s, black people weren't allowed to use the public ambulance. Was that true? Any truth to that?
Yeah. It was some truth to it. We had Nash to use for ambulances and stuff, so Nash Funeral Home. Y'all know Nash. The teacher, Miss Nash, them, yeah, we had them.
Awesome. How was East St. Louis around the time you were young growing up?
Oh, it was nice. The village raised us. You know, the neighborhood raised us. You know, those when you was able to whoop each other kids when they got bad. You know, street lights come on. You have to be in somebody's yard type stuff. Not now.
Awesome. Do you have any college background?
A little bit. Vocational, but not like the big university stuff. Not just vocational stuff, like CNA license, cosmetology license, you know, that type stuff.
CNA license? Mm-hmm. Are you good at nurturing?
Yes, very much so, yes.
Awesome. What was your first job as a teenager?
I worked at a daycare. That was easy. I worked at a daycare as a teenager.
About what age?
17. That was my first job. Mm-hmm. I was 17 years old, got my first little summer job. Mm-hmm. At a daycare.
Did you like it?
I loved it because I like working with kids. I love kids.
Awesome. When I say putting kids first, what comes to mind?
Absolutely. Putting kids first, feeding them, making sure that they're loved, making sure that they feel that they're loved. That's what comes to mind with kids.
Awesome. Who inspired you to get your CDL driver's license?
Actually, your mom and your aunt.
Really?
Yes, they did. When I met them, they was driving, you know, I've been knowing them 35 plus years when I met them. They was driving a school bus over in St. Louis, and they had CDLs. I'm like, dang, how y'all drive those big buses? So when it came time, they wanted me to drive too. So when it came time, when I got my CDLs, they inspired me to do it.
Wow, that's a fun
Selma
fact.
White and Jackie Ross, yes.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did.
So did you love driving for bi-state?
Yes. When I first got that job, I prayed for a job to be able to take care of my family. And God blessed me with that job because I drove school bus first for 5 years. Then I went over to the bi-state. I was happy to get that job because it had benefits and all the things I needed to be able to alkaline myself and my family to take care of them. So yes, I was happy.
Awesome. The difference between driving a school bus and the big bi-state bus?
Oh, it's a big old difference. You have a little bit more control with the school bus because, you know, you kind of manipulate the kids a little bit. But them grown folk, nah, you're dealing with all type of entities with public and stuff and big difference.
So I wanted to know if something happened when you were driving the bi-state bus, were there a panic button?
Yes. It depends on what the happen is before you have to push that panic button. If it's something you can control, then you don't push that panic button. But if it's something that's out of your control, you push that right away.
And what happens after you push the button?
Oh, the whole system stops and it zooms in on you. And speakers come on, mic come on, camera, everything zooms right in on you.
Awesome. Did you encounter some dangerous situations while driving for bi-state?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. All the time. Yes. Guns, people pulling out guns, weapons. They hold you hostage, take the whole bus sometimes. Yes. Absolutely.
You've encountered a hostage situation while you
Yeah.
were driving. Can you go into that a little bit?
Young man got on the bus and pulled out a weapon, threatened to hit me if I didn't take him where he wanted to go, that type stuff. So,
Wow.
and then I got sprayed in the face with bear mace, the story I was telling you about.
Now tell me about the bear mace.
It's black can of spray, sprays out this red stuff, feel like fire. So when she sprayed me in the face with it, it felt like she sprayed me in the face with fire to a point to where my face peeled after about 2 weeks.
So nothing you can do once you got sprayed can defend yourself.
Oh no, you over with. Once you get sprayed in the face with that, you over. No, it ain't no you over. You mad. You want to fight.
Would you purchase you some now?
Yeah, I would. Absolutely. Go on over ahead if you bear mace. That's what you getting.
Did you feel safe driving public transportation?
Not all the time. It depends on the route you pick, because there's some dangerous routes, especially in St. Louis. Some in East St. Louis, it's danger everywhere you go. It depends. But sometimes if you a decent driver, the passengers kind of look out for you a little bit. I had some incidents where people would pull over driver and just turn your head, and before you know it, the trouble is off the bus because they done put the trouble off the bus for me, keep it moving type stuff. That's when I felt safe. But other times when you're on there by yourself, you might get a crazy person. You be, Lord, please just let this man just go and get off type stuff. You be like, oh, please don't start clowning with me, those type things. So yeah.
So what were one of the most dangerous routes to have in St. Louis when you were working?
Lee, Thekla, Riverview sometime, Kings Highway, Grand, y'all, they know. I bet everybody be like, she ain't lying. What's the other one? Walnut Park, y'all know. East St. Louis, Washington Park, y'all know the ones, Edge Mountain stuff. Yes.
Awesome. How many years did you work for Bi-State?
25 of them.
Awesome.
25.
And why did you retire driving so young?
Oh, that bear mace. That bear mace, yes. And I got locked in the bathroom 4 months prior, and me and God had a talk that if one more thing happened to me, because it was 4 hours before they can cut me out that bathroom, that raggedy bathroom at the College Station, and me and the good Lord had a talk that if one more thing happened, we was gone, because it was time for me to retire. I got 4 beautiful foster babies that I love, and they need a full-time mom. So me and God had that talk. Lord, one more thing, while they cutting me out of that nasty bathroom, stinking there, lights cutting off, fire popping in there from them 4 blades that broke on that nasty door, that if one more thing happened to me, we was gone. 4 months later, bear mace hit me in my face. Thank you, Lord, it's time for us to go. I was up.
Yeah. And how did you get locked in the bathroom?
I parked my bus, went in the bathroom. Thank God I had my phone in my cargo pocket. Used the bathroom, and I was thinking, damn, this bathroom stink. Oh my God, let me get out of here. Went to turn the latch, it was stuck. I'm like, wait a minute, I know I can get out of this bathroom. Wait a minute, I went to check it again, the knob just flopping. Wait a minute, let me call somebody. You ain't gonna believe this, I'm locked in the bathroom. Which one? College Station. They don't call 911 or the fire. What you mean? How am I gonna get up out of here? Don't call them. What you mean? This light keep cutting off. I'm not gonna stay in this stinky bathroom. Is y'all crazy? Call the boss lady. She locked in the bathroom. They all outside the door. What y'all want me to do? Just do not call 911. Wait a minute, 911's gonna get me out of here. Oh, y'all don't want me to tell. Oh, y'all think the news gonna come. Oh, y'all don't want me to tell? You locked in the bathroom? I'm here. Who locked in the bathroom, Tan? Oh, damn. She finna. Yeah, I already know what's up. I'm locked in here, yeah. Yeah, it took them 4 hours to get me out of there. Bust up out of there naked. Let me leave. Let me go home. I quit. Whatever y'all. I'm finna sue y'all. Whatever. Bye.
So how did you get trapped in the bathroom for 4 hours and leave out naked?
Because it was hot, sweaty, stanky. I'm claustrophobic, all that stuff. It took them that long to get me out of that stanky bathroom. So I was gone. I was up. Move out my way. Move. Take me home. Somebody call. Let's go.
So in the bathroom like that, do you put tissue on the toilet or you got to squat?
You got to squat. I ain't put tissue on the toilet. We squatting. I'm going to hold the middle part of my stuff. Hold it forward, and I'm gonna squat and let it. If it drop on the floor, oh well, it's gonna blend in with everybody else stuff. Period.
Awesome. Do you miss working for Bi-State?
Not one peep. I don't. The good part, yeah, but that last ending part,
Can you give me your most memorable story driving for Bi-State, or was that the most?
The bad was that getting sprayed. The good was when I was able to keep like little socks and gloves, mix max. I had a big old basket of mix max socks, and I would keep them in my bag. So when I see little homeless people, like, you know, our little favorites, I would give them socks, give them little gloves, give them little sandwiches and stuff. Let them little kids ride sometime, and we'll give them the socks and gloves and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome. So can you tell me something about working for Bi-State that most people like me wouldn't know?
That is all a propaganda. You just a number to fill that seat. And that when COVID happened, they didn't realize we was frontliners too.
Did you get any special benefits for working during that time?
They did. They tried to give us some little incentives, but they don't realize that we as frontliners, including y'all, you know, with your job, when that COVID stuff happened, we was coming in contact with all type of entities and germs and stuff. We frontliners too. Just because the nurses and the doctors consider frontliners, we was frontliners too. We taking them germs home and stuff every day. People getting on coughing. Y'all picking up people germs every day. Taking that mess home and stuff. And I don't think they paid enough, you know, for us being out there like that. We lost a lot of people and stuff. And we had to literally strip butt naked before we get out of our car just to come in the house. Just to keep that germ from coming in. They didn't pay us enough.
I agree.
And they don't look out for drivers when drivers are out sick enough. Okay, when you coming back? Why you rushing me? I'm not even well enough. But what are you gonna do to help me? And I done put in all these years with y'all. What are you gonna do to help me? I put a sowing seed foundation together for the drivers. I asked each driver to donate $5 for when drivers are off sick. I had to close the account.
Wow, you did. Now, why did you have to close the account?
Wasn't nobody contributing to it. There's drivers out there now that's off work, got to come back half dead because they benefits done ran out. But you invested into the company and the company don't want to help you.
So how were the benefits there?
It was okay. You got your little pension and your sick time, but you got to be at work 75% of the time before some stuff kick in for you. But how can you be at the work 75% of the time if you're sick? Makes no sense.
Awesome. How do you rate Bi-State overall as a company on a scale from 1 through 10?
6.
And why?
That's what they deserve.
Awesome.
In that order right there.
Okay. Did you have a dream job as a little girl?
No, my dream job was to be a nurse, to take care of people.
Awesome. And you said you're good at that, right?
Very good.
You know
Take
what
care of my family.
Awesome.
So thank you, Bi-State Metro. Thanks to them, I can do that.
As a teenage girl, what did you and your friends do for hobbies?
Oh, we did all kind of, not the stuff the kids do today. Kids do today, the internet and all, we played all kind of games outside. We didn't come inside till the light came on, but we jumped rope, jacks, double dutch. We was outside. We braid each other hair and stuff, and that's how I got doing hair and stuff. So we did all that stuff as kids for hobbies. We did that.
Did you skate?
Yep. We did skating, swimming. I told them we would walk for miles just to go to the park just so we could swim in the swimming pool and stuff. And everywhere we went, we walked. Everywhere as groups. It was groups of us. We would just walk places and stuff as kids. These kids today don't know nothing about that. You tell them to do that stuff, what? You don't get your butt up and go walk. These kids lazy.
Awesome. As a teenage girl, how did you learn about the birds and the bees?
My sisters, they would sit me down in the car and start talking. Because I'm a visual person. You tell me a story, I like to visualize when you're telling me stuff. So I'm just looking and they telling me, mama didn't teach us that stuff. If you kiss a boy, you getting pregnant. I'm like, for real? You're like, so now you're like, what is that? I'm just listening to other people. I'm like, clothes burning, what is that? So you thinking, you clothes burn, you rub up against somebody, your clothes gonna catch a fire. Okay, what is clothes burning? So I'm asking questions. So now it's time for my sister to sit me down and talk because I'm asking the question. So she sat me in the car outside, talked to me about the birds and the bees. So that's how I learned.
Thanks, sis. Awesome. Did you have any fist fights as a teenager?
Yes. My first fight was with a boy. Beat him up because he was messing with my little friend. And I wasn't no bully or nothing, but he was messing with my little friend that was weak. So got me some little balls and beat him up.
Did he fight back?
No, because I was bigger than he was, so I beat him up.
He let you win.
He probably did, but I beat him up.
So did you have any fights with any females when you were younger?
Yeah, I had a fist fight with a girl. Her name was Carol Johnson. I had a fist fight with her. I was scared of her too. I was so scared of that girl because she just picked on me for some reason. I don't know why, but she just picked on me. And she used to push me down. I just cry and stuff. And finally one day I fought her back and ended up beating her up.
Oh, so she was a bully?
Yeah, she was a bully.
Now,
She was.
How old were you then?
I probably was 11, 12.
So that's probably, I'm going to say elementary school? Mm-hmm. What elementary school you go to?
I was in the 6th grade, so I was 11, yeah.
Where you go to, Manners?
It was Graham and Neely, right there off of Missouri. Not too far from where the Greystones was. It was called Graham and Neely, right there.
Oh, were you around when the Greystones was built?
Yes. My brother-in-law worked there. He was the maintenance man there. Because I used to walk from Graham and Neely down there to get a ride home from him.
My hometown. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So at what age did you learn about STDs?
Same time I learned about sex. By 11, 10, 11.
Not school?
Oh, no.
Sisters.
They schooled me quick. Yeah. Because boys and stuff was on me and, around me. So they schooled me real quick. They told me about all that. Yeah. They ain't hold nothing back. They told me about the monthly thing. They told me all that because that started at an early age as well. So they had to tell me.
Did it scare you?
Yeah. I was prepared. I was scared. But when it happened, I knew. I didn't know how it was going to happen because, the pain I was experiencing, I didn't know what was happening. But when I saw it, I knew what it was.
Awesome. In today's society, this question here raised a lot of controversy. It shouldn't be. You wouldn't think it would be. But I'm going to ask you, what is a woman to you?
To me, it shouldn't be controversial, but to me, a woman is somebody that's virtuous, meaning easy to give, slow to anger, understanding, Know her place when it comes to a man, especially that part. When it comes to a man, because a lot of women feel like just because they are like making all the money and all that, they can control the man. But that's an easy way to belittle a man or take his testosterone away from him. You know what I mean? Still be that woman and be in that woman's place, even though you are probably making the money and all that stuff. Let the man be a man. You know, be a woman and let that man be that man. Don't take everything from the man. You already making more money than him. Don't take all of it from him. And a woman that's kind, a woman that listens. Don't be mouth jacking all the time. Be a listener. Be that shoulder. You're supposed to be the man peace. He already out there dealing with hell. You're supposed to be his peace when he come home. Know how to cook. Even if you don't know how to cook, learn. Call somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Cook that man a meal. Don't be out there letting no other woman feed your man. You know. And handle your household. Let him handle the outside, you handle the inside. That's a woman. I can go into a lot of things that what makes a woman a woman. You could be the biggest tomboy, but as long as you're a woman and you handle your part as a woman, then be that woman.
Okay, is a woman male or female?
What you mean? She's female. Just like the moon and the sun. The moon is the wife and the sun is the husband.
So could a man or a boy be a woman or ever be a woman?
If they change it themselves, but if that's the way God designed you, if God designed you to be a boy, you're a boy. If he designed you to be a girl, you're a girl. So the only way you're going to ever be a woman if you take your balls and flip them up and put them where your ovaries supposed to be and push your wee-wee up on the inside and give you a hole, but you'll never be a woman. Physically, on the outside, you may be, but on the inside, no. Unless you do some surgery and do that yourself. But God didn't do that for you.
Awesome. Were you trained to be a woman?
Huh?
Were you trained to be a woman?
Yes. It went with what God gave me. So I had to be trained to be a woman.
Awesome.
I would have naturally became one anyway, but I had to be trained to know my place as that woman. So there's your answer.
Did you have any grandmamas or mothers that trained you with being womanhood in your place as a woman?
Yes.
Awesome. And were you trained to be a man's wife?
Yes. I wasn't necessarily trained. I just watched and I just naturally knew that I wanted to be a wife from watching TV and watching other families and stuff like that. I just knew that I wanted to be. I always stayed in the kitchen watching my mama cook because I wanted to know how to be able to feed my husband as a kid growing up. So that was just in me to want to know how to do that.
Awesome. Before having a child, did someone train you how to be a parent or you had to figure that out on your own?
No, as a kid growing up, I was always a nurturer to other kids. I guess it's just me being like a cancer or something, because they say cancer are nurturers anyway. But as a kid, I just always adored kids anyway. So it's just in me.
Okay. Awesome. If you could, what advice would the 55-year-old you today give the 20-year-old you?
Pay attention, watch, learn from older advisors. Be more mindful of your credit.
Why?
Because you can't get, you're not going to get nowhere. Because they base everything you do in life on your credit. And that's just real talk. You want to be able to, if I could tell my 20-year-old self now what I know, I would have a better status of myself in life. I would have done things totally different in life the way I did it before. I'm teaching my grandkids now what I should have taught my kids then. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, then. So, do you think public schools should teach teenage girls about all the pros and cons of being a mother and the financial burdens as well as the dark side of being a single mother?
If they had somebody that was willing to take the time to do it. But this day and age, they don't even have people that they done took in cursive writing out of the schools.
They have?
Yeah, that's your signature. That's your Hancock. That's how people identify you. So if they took that out of the school, how the hell are they gonna put something like that in school? That signature is what get people off murder raps. That's your Hancock. And they done took it out of the schools because people are too lazy to teach it because they depending on computers for everything now. You write the papers on a computer. When you go to driver's license place, people don't know how to sign their signature on their driver's license. That is your Hancock. And they done took it out the damn school. They already took religion out. You can't even talk about that. But you want to talk about politics. They putting that in the school, but you can't talk about God. Somebody that done put you here on this earth, that done breathe life into you, you can't talk about that. And you took in cursive writing out of school. So now you want somebody to go up in there and say, girl, let me go and teach you how to be a young lady. But you got to send this child home to Boom Quisha every night. You got to send her home to Boo Quisha and Felicia and them and the crackheads. But I got to come bring her to school every day and say, girl, let me go. What your mama told you about having sex at a young age and stuff ain't matter, but let me go and teach you this. What's the point? It's redundant. When she go home to Boom Quisha gonna, girl, let me go on ahead and, teach you this way, because that damn teacher lying. Excuse me, y'all, but she lying. Or she come up there want to scratch my eyes out because who am I to teach my daughter this when I'm teaching her this?
So in your opinion, what would you like to see for as curriculums be put into the school districts now?
More Black history with our kids. Because with the Black history, kids we at home, we teach our kids about the Black history that the schools don't teach our kids about. The hidden stuff. Because they don't want to feel like, ooh, they finding out what we really did to them. They find out what we really did to them. They gonna start whooping on our kids or something. They finna start. They finna find out how bad we did them. They get ready to start whooping up on our kids. No, if y'all want us to find out about y'all history, then teach our kids about ours. Teach them about theirs. Because y'all telling us about all that Hiroshima stuff. Our Black history is just as bad as Hiroshima. Come on. So do more Black history with our kids. Don't just do it in February, the shortest month of the year. Show us all year round just like y'all show them all year round. And don't make us seem like we know charity case all the time. Y'all some charity cases too. They created that public aid for y'all, not for us. They created that for y'all. But because we needed it, now it's a problem.
And lastly, is there anything you would like to say to like a young girl who might be watching you in this interview? Anything? Any advice?
Get a better connection with God and yourself. Get to know thine self before trying to go and get to know anything else. If you have a mother, love on her. If you have some siblings, love on them too. Anything that you can control it to the best that you can. Stuff that you can't, let it go. If you want to tell somebody no, tell them no. Anything that you can do within your means, you do it. Don't get broke for nobody. Don't put nothing in your name for nobody. And I mean that. First and foremost, take care of self, and don't be scared to tell somebody no if you want to tell them no. No, my peace is my peace.
Awesome.
You'll be healthier.